can't. Some of you are about to be real mad at me, but it must be said. Let me actually just get my chakras aligned before I even begin. Ah! Okay. Oh my god. You are getting deleted, blocked, and probably a restraining order. I do not care. I'm back! It's that time of year that Fiat 500 Twitter quite frankly just dreads. I'm doing another trends we need to ditch in 2020. Sorry that this is a little bit late this year. December was just... she was just a month. If you guys do any of these trends, do not take offense. Literally, keep doing them. I've done half these trends. Like, don't let some boy with 3 brain cells and badly kept eyebrows tell you what you can and can't do or wear. Speaking of which, please ignore my eyebrows. They are a mess. A regular appointment with my eyebrow lady is a trend that we need to keep in 2020 because quite frankly, that is not what we have now. But December, as previously discussed, was a rough month. If you're new here, subscribe. Let's just get on with this because no one is here to hear me waffling. No one. Not a single soul, quite frankly. Trend number 1, bucket hats. Yeah, okay, what about it? Now, this might just be because I'm just salty that they do not fit my big, fat, stupidly, weirdly sized head. Not bitter. Like, when I wear them, I look like Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Man or like Humpty Dumpty or something. They just do not fit my round, fat face. I look disgusting. Disgusting. Speaking of hats, those Baker Boy hats, leave them in 2019. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're auditioning for a role at trainline.co.uk. But if I'm walking down Oxford Street and you walk past me for a second, I get secondhand stress. Like, I forgot my rail card, like I'm on an East Coast Virgin train. Like, you do not, you're not a train conductor. I just never really thought that they were that cute. I never really was a fan of them. And I don't know why we're still wearing them. They've been around for so many years now, and why has no one told you that they're ugly yet? Another one which just, it's been around for so long. If this ain't out in 2020, then I'm gonna be happy to have serious words with the guy upstairs. The Fila Romper Dumper Stompers. You need to cut it. You leave it. Leave them at home. If you are a fan of the chunky trainers, there are other options which do not add 25 kilograms to your foot. If you walk into a room that I'm entered, I will feel the ground shake like it's an earthquake. Like, all I hear is boom, boom, boom. Is it the second coming of dinosaurs or something? Is there a T-Rex about to come out of that wardrobe? Because I'm scared for my life. I can't hang around with people who still wear those shoes because I'm terrified you're gonna take my eye out and I need 20/20 vision for 2020. The teeny weeny little tiny whitey sunglasses. What is the point? Sunglasses were invented to protect the iris. I feel like that's a terminology in the eye. They're not protecting anything. The sunlight is actually probably going straight into your eyes and giving your eyes sun damage. You people just continue to wear it and rinse it, and you will not let it go. Like, you are clutching onto it like it's medicine in the bubonic plague. Again, probably just another thing that I'm salty about because they don't suit my big fat head. But you know what? I want to feel good about myself in 2020, so why can't I just ask these trends to die? Speaking of tiny articles of clothing, those tiny little bags. I just want to ask you one question. Where are you going with that bag? And second of all, I lied. I want to ask you 2 questions. What the hell is in the bag? Because the only thing that I can see fitting in that bag is maybe a pair of contact lenses and my patience for you. It's not making logistical sense. Make it make sense, honey. I don't... What? I would literally rather you be wearing a Paul's Boutique bag. Where are you going? Where are you going, mate? Where are you going with that little bag, alright? Like, you can't pop to Sainsbury's and buy like a litre of milk or almond milk. I do not judge. It's 2020 now. Vegans are really just thriving. You can't even fit, I mean, a packet of chewing gum would really be stretching the imagination with that bag. Oh my god. I swear to god, if I see one person with these jeans in 2020, I will be walking up to your thighs and ripping them off. The biker sort of jeans. Where are you going? Are you going to the Grand Prix? Because I know the Grand Prix is only one day out of the 365 days of the year. Actually, that might be a lie. I think it's actually an event that's like... Either way, they're not cute, they're not nice. I do not understand. They don't even look comfortable. You know, the ribs and stuff probably dig into your skin when you sit down. Love yourself. You know, 2020 is all about the year of self-love. Vines as personality traits. I am sorry, people. We're going into 2020. Vine has been dead for what, 4, maybe 5? I do not know the time scale. What is this, a history lesson with a timeline? But we need to move on at this point. You saying roadworks ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Every time you see a road sign, it was cute in 2016 and now it is just... I can't. It's not a personality trait to list old vines. Like, it's not. There are a plethora, which is a big word for me, of other hobbies which you can take up other than vines. You know, why don't you read a book? Go for a job? I don't know, bloody knit a scarf. And if there is silence in a conversation, you know, a natural silence has occurred and you feel the need to say a vine to fill that gap, just take 2 steps back and think, maybe I won't. There are a lot of other things that you can use in that gap of silence. Like, I don't know, a fun trivia fact. Like, the hit song, Shake, 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 Shake It was sung by Metro Station, and one of the members of the band was Miley Cyrus's brother. So why don't you use that fun fact next time when you want to say a Vine reference? I just think from now on, until Vine actually makes a comeback, we need to stop referencing it. Just let it die in peace. It's not funny anymore. We've overdone it. Foundation that is too dark for your skin, or just white girls who are using way too dark foundation, that is not O to the K, that spells okay. Just shade match yourself. Ask someone if you need to. And you can see them apply this foundation and you see their skin color underneath and it's like, I'm no mathematician, I'm not Einstein, but something ain't adding up here. Like, this ain't 2 + 2 = 4. Eyelash extensions, I'm not talking, whoa, I know like 85% of you probably wear eyelash extensions, and I'm not coming for you, so can you just sit back down and take your fingers off the keyboard before you comment hate? Some eyelash extensions have gotten cute, and I will admit, over time, we are really evolving and adapting. So first of all, success needs to be, what's the word? Appreciated when it is, what is that phrase? Credit where credit is due. I will, round of applause, circle of applause for you. But there are still some people who just have the heaviest eyelash extensions. The world is not gonna end if you take a few of those out. Your eyelids are literally being in the Olympics heavyweight championships for lifting up that amount of weight on them. Give them a break, you know, it's Christmas, it's a new year, let them have a fresh start and breathe. You have them so heavy that your eyelids are drooping. I'm in a conversation with you and I don't know if you're falling asleep halfway through me telling the story, but they have gotten a lot cuter, and there has been some in 2019 which I've had to double take where I'm like, ah, what strip lashes are you wearing? And they're like, eyelash extensions, and I'm like, okay. Some of you are about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
Sort of off-white as a whole. I don't really mean off-white as a whole, but I'm talking about the, you know, the caution, like, is this a police scene or a designer bag sort of style? I just think it's a bit overdone. And also there's like a few brands who've tried to copy it, and now it's just literally like, sorry. Streaks, let me actually just get my chakras aligned before I even begin this conversation about streaks. Why? I get when it first came out, it was like a cute, fun little new thing. Like, whoa, look how many streaks I've got. It's been 5 years now. We need to just let it die. If it happens naturally, great. If I get a message from someone in 2020 with a black screen which just says, streaks, you are getting deleted, blocked, and probably a restraining order. I do not care. I don't want to see it. It's like, why do we need to keep this up? Flexing. Let me tell you, as a great philosopher Lewis Ball once said, I actually did not make that. Why am I trying to take credit? Don't know where I heard it from though, so quite frankly, maybe Google it if you really want to find out the source. Succeed in silence. I was really hyping it up like it was going to be some big Bible length quote. Succeed in silence. But that is what, like, that's my goal for 2020, just succeed in silence. I don't care. I do not care. People will be buying something, say, from Gucci. I swear to God, they are saving those boxes and posting it on their story like once every fortnight, like it's a weekly magazine subscription. I do not care about your Gucci box. I don't mind if, you know, you're wearing Gucci or you're wearing like a designer purchase which you've saved up for in like a picture or something like that. Or if, you know, you don't really buy much designer stuff and you've treated yourself once in a while and you want to show that off, that is fine. But the people who are constantly posting the boxes and the bags and the money and the cars on the story every week, I don't care, and I will unfollow you at this point. In 2020, I'm not cutting slack for anyone. Even if you're my friend, you're getting the unfollow. And half of you, I know you, and I know that this money is not coming from you yourself. So why are you trying to flex someone else's money? I don't understand. God, wow, that was really vicious. I've got a lot of anger clearly still from December. The nude lipsticks, which are the same color as your skin. Listen, the only reason why I can see that you'd be wearing that is if you were doing an artistic adaptation of Avatar for Halloween. Because there is no other explanation why you should be the same skin color head to toe, including your lips. Why? It's not making sense and it does not look cute. You know, there is a spectrum of lipsticks out there. You know, you could do red, you could do pink, you could do orange. I don't know, really, if you feel like pushing the boat, do bloody magenta. But it's not cute. The new glosses aren't cute. I don't like this on any level. I'm talking physically, mentally, spiritually, metaphysically. Like, just stop it. You're paying all this money for lip filler, and quite frankly, I can't see where your top lip ends and your bottom lip starts. You might as well just put the money into a piggy bank. E-boys, I'm sorry, I'm all for everyone having their own style and doing what they do. And actually, you know what? I'm not actually talking about real, actual e-boys. I'm talking about these TikTok boys who paint their pinky with black nail varnish and they think that they've ended gender social constructs. Like, okay, we get it. You bought a £5 chain from Own Outfitters and you have a floppy middle parting, but what do you want us to do with this information? Stop with this too. Stop with that. And also, while we're on this topic, a lot of people said TikTok needs to die. First of all, it does not need to go anywhere. I've only just downloaded it, and let me tell you, my best decision of 2019, period. But what I also need to stop the hate that some of these people get on TikTok. TikTok is by far the meanest app that I have seen. Molly the Malilio de Margarita girl, all she is trying to do is show off her renegade dance. She'll just be like, and there'll be the comments being like, you are the worst person on this earth. I'm gonna say this, and then can we please pause for an explanation before we jump up my throats or my gugula? There is a technical word for that, but I did do double award signs for a reason. Teddy coats. I know, I wear teddy coats from time to time. I wear fleece jackets from time to time. In fact, there is one on my bed as we speak right now, as we are currently having this conversation in time. But the one specific teddy coats, I think maybe Pretty Little Thing does it, or Urban Outfitters. I can walk down the street and be guaranteed I will see 6 girls wearing it. There is so many other coat options. You know, why don't you go for a puffer coat, an aviator style jacket, even a bloody bomber jacket at this point. I'll be walking down the street and I'll suddenly start thinking that I've accidentally walked onto the set of Shaun the Sheep. They were cute to begin with, they're overdone now. Maybe we can give them a rest in 2020 and bring them back in 2021, but until then, I don't really want to see it much more. I think that's just about everything. I feel like I need to go have a lie down in a dark room. Whoa, actually, you know what? I feel like that was just great for me, and I've just gotten so much off my chest. I feel lighter than air. I'm ready to start the day. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. As I said, if you want to keep wearing teddy coats, if you want to keep wearing off-white, just do it. Do not let me stop you, because I'm one person, and I'm such a fickle person. I'll probably be like in 2 weeks time, teddy coats, yes! Click subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!